One of the things we talked about before we started, which I want us to touch on, is about investing. Because we talked about, there's the challenges, there's the, what's the word I'm looking for? Intimidation around investing, especially within our community. And I know you all use crowdfunding because I invested. Hey. Which was one of the things I'm really interested in doing more of is investing in small Black-owned businesses. But one of the things we talked about was that a lot of people think that they can't be investors because usually it's an accredited investor. You have to have a certain income threshold. Angel investor, you have to have an income threshold and all these other requirements. But talk a little bit about the crowdfunding that you guys did and how that worked.
So I love that you are bringing that up because it used to be that you as a just a regular person in the community that you could not invest. There are actually laws created that said unless your overall income is at this amount, you are not considered an accredited investor. Like you are not considered somebody who can go out and invest in these big businesses. And think about how that creates further gaps in wealth. Exactly. Right. I mean, let's just call a spade a spade, right? Certain people are always kept out of doing things. And so, when the laws changed and crowdfunding entered the scene, it was for the purpose of any person in the community being able to start investing in these big businesses to be able to benefit from some sort of return on investing in these. I mean, think about it. How often do you use Charmin toilet paper in your house? Like we had that whole issue, well, we still do, where if there is a crisis coming, what's the first thing people go out and buy? Toilet paper. You should have been buying soap during Thank COVID. You. I was like, why soap? Listen, disinfectant, all those things. But but for the life of me, we have this obsession with toilet paper. So why would you not want to invest in something that you use all the time, every day, all day, and it's not going anywhere, right? But that used to be prohibited until now. So now, as a regular citizen, you can invest not only in big businesses, but small businesses that are getting their foot off the ground, that are trying to grow, and not just trying to grow, but trying to grow so that they can actually better their own community, right? So you're going to be able to see this coffee shop grow into a successful business that you stop by every day and get a cup of coffee on your way to work, that you telework in sometimes. For us, it was, you're going to be able to see us grow. You're going to be able to see as we continue to harvest these grapes. And then at some point have a brick and mortar that is a winery. And then at some point have a vineyard that is growing our own vines. And you will be able to say, I go by there every day, or I go by there all the time and drink their wine, or me and my family come there on special occasions, or I'm an investor. And so I was a part of that growth. To me, that is so special to be able to say that. And to then turn around and be able to pass that on to your kids or your family and say, look what you have contributed to. That's a huge deal.
And I love that crowdfunding is available now. And I think it was important to bring that up only because I feel like even when you hear that, you think like, oh, I have to have 100, 200, 1,000, 5,000, 10,000. I'm like, for crowdfunding, it was
$100 for ours. The minimum was $100. You spend $100 easily
on some sneakers.
Sometimes on coffee. I mean, go to Starbucks. Go to Starbucks for a month.
For a month, you spend $100.
You easily spent $100. So I'm like, come on, y'all. Like, this is where we got to take certain things that we have not been afforded and really use it to our advantage so that we can make not only our generation better, but the next.
And so you guys did crowdfunding.
Yes.
What was the crowdfunding for?
So it was for a number of purposes. We wanted to expand our distribution because going back to earlier, I would say one of the challenges in the wine industry is distribution for small suppliers like us. And right now we self-distribute in Maryland and DC, but we actually in 2025 have a goal of moving into New York,
Nice.
PA, as well as starting to hit some of the more southern states like North Carolina, South Carolina, and Georgia. So that's a big stretch goal for us, but we're very excited and very confident that we'll make it happen. The second thing was bringing on team members because, again, like you heard me say earlier, it's been a 1.5 man team around here. Okay. And, while we enjoy what we do and very much are appreciative that we are family owned, family extends beyond just the people that you were born with. It is all about people who come into the fold, treat you like family, and have those similar, values and things like that. And so we have brought on 4 new wine consultants.
Really? Congratulations.
Yes, thank you. Yeah, they are amazing. 1 marketing associate, 4 wine consultants. And we're just excited. They're phenomenal people, have a love for, the wine industry, but more importantly, have a love for what they see us trying to do. Yeah. And, they've already drunk the Kool-Aid or the wine. So, and then lastly, we are embarking on opening our tasting room, which
I can't wait.
Yes, I'm so excited. I've been meeting with contractors. So we're slated to open April 2025. And the location, drum roll, will actually be at Savage Mill.
Really?
Yes.
Ooh, so talk about,
talk about full circle because they were one of the places, that's where we originally met you.
That's one of the places you guys had your events.
Exactly. They have been so welcoming. The community there has been welcoming.
I love that.
And it's a great place in terms of being centrally located.
Yeah.
I don't care if you're in DC or if you're in Baltimore, it's smack dab in the middle. It's really also centrally located as it relates to Maryland because you can get from Montgomery County, Prince George's County with under 30 minutes.
And Savage Mill is a great space for small business. They do a lot to support small businesses there. They do a lot.
Yes.
Shout
out to them because they have really turned that building into something special. So we're just excited to contribute to it. We already have started working with a architect to do the blueprinting renderings and the interior design. So it's going to be fabulous.
Listen, it's close. It's like 10 minutes from me.
I'm
going to probably be there. I'm like, hey, so.
Right. What are we doing tonight?
Are y'all open today, Jon'll? Are y'all open today? Because me and the girls trying to slide through for happy hour.
Right. That's right.
Like, what we doing?